This is the pre-match, ladies and gents. That's Tom Noten. He's having a walk around. We've got my big buddy and business partner from the Edge. Not James Dent, although he is a cracking lad. We've got Lee Kerry, and I just thought we'd have a bit of a walk round. Put this mic on, Lee, so everyone can hear you.
All right, okay.
We'll have a bit of a walk round and just see how like anglers on these big events get ready. So this is the Hallcroft Winter Pairs, sponsored by Baittech, and this is the last round of the Pairs League. My partner Adam Wakeling is on Moat Pool, and this is Bridge Pool. He has been doing really well all league. I've been average, I'm going to say, and we're lying 5th. Lee's missed a couple of rounds, haven't you?
Unfortunately, yeah, I've had to miss a couple of rounds this year, and we had a right round iced off, so I'm actually only on 2 out of 4 so far.
Right, okay.
But I'm here for the last one.
You're here for the last one, which
like,
matters.
It's not like I run the league or anything.
No, he runs the league, misses all the matches.
Yeah.
You and your partner, Will Freeman.
Yeah.
Where are you lying?
We are 13th, Rob.
Wow.
I should big us up because we've had 8 great years at this, and we've had a disaster year.
Yeah.
We've had the disaster year.
You have, yeah. You have.
I mean, on the last round, I was missing, but we had, I think, 1 fish and 2 fish for the 2, Will and Brett. I mean, what a disaster.
Yeah, terrible. We had Nicky Crooks standing in the first round for Adam, and he had a terrible draw, terrible day.
Yeah.
And you just can't come back from it, can you?
No, you can't. That's the problem this year. I think everybody knows this about fishing on all the matches that we've been on. The fishing is as poor a winter as I've known for a long,
every
long time.
venue's the
every
same.
venue.
Every venue's the same.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's freezing cold. Usually we get a bit of mild weather. We've had some mild weather last 2 or 3 years, but it's been freezing cold this year. The water's so clear. Well, the fish have shoaled up.
This round last year, right, me and my partner weighed 50 pound, right, and we didn't win the league. We haven't even got to 50 pound yet.
No.
No.
So this is about, I want to get into a bit of bait prep, because I've just prepped my gear up. I've set up my gear, thought I'd have a walk round. We're all very similar, I think, dark mixes. Bloodworm and Joker's allowed, so, I mean, this is the easiest prep that you're ever going to have. Actually, Bloodworm and Joker wrapped up in that newspaper. You get it on the morning of the match, open it, put it in the swim. It's as easy as that. But, obviously, we love messing around with mixes. So it looks like you've done a slightly damper mix.
So basically,
mix.
I bring the mix, Rob, like me and you do on all our bits, dry, right? So that's like I'm calling it dry, a dry ground bait. So I've taken
got water added, but it's dry.
Yeah, but I've taken half of it and I've dampened it right down, which is how I probably want to fish with
Heavy.
it. Yeah, but sometimes I like dry, so I'll have another bowl with this dry on my side tray, and then I'll basically in my working bowl I can decide. But that, it's too easy, isn't it? Just to have one. Like, oh yeah, I'm just going over it like that.
Yeah.
So don't, because if it ends up this being right, I can always wet this one up.
Yeah,
can't
of course
I?
you can. Yeah, nice.
It gives me a little bit.
Gives you a few options, don't it?
Yeah.
Short range feeder fishing is usually the name of the game here. So within 20 metres, I know we've got an island to chuck to, but it's silvers only, and it tends to be if you chuck to the far bank, you get an odd carp, an odd bigger fish. But because it's silvers only, carp count as a pound. We generally are chucking inside 20 metres, so I'm guessing these are 10 footers, are they, Lee?
I've literally got 3 10 footers, Rob. One I'm going to fish at about 21 metres, which is middle-ish, I'm saying, something like that. And then I've got one that I'm going to fish like probably about 15 metres, maybe a bit closer, 12 metres, something like that. And then I'll have a real close one. And do you know what? Some days you catch the fish on the far line, some days you catch some fish on the close line. You just never know, so you have to set up.
Yeah.
And obviously, with my sticks behind me, if I have a disaster, I can just stick one of the other ones up at the same distance, So
yeah. Simple fishing. I've literally got 10 footers out. That is it. 10 footers, and I think everyone's the same. Talk about the standard of anglers on this league, because it is amazing, isn't it?
Poor.
Yeah, it's poor, isn't it? Who's winning the league?
It's poor. I
don't even know their names.
Something Horn.
Scothorn.
Yeah, Oliver and Alan, they're winning at the moment.
So Alan's won 5 world champs.
Yeah. Ollie's going to win the Pez.
And
so Ollie's not here, but this is Tom.
Yeah.
Tom's here. Yeah. There's some good anglers and Tom.
Tom's been doing fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Listen, Tom's fantastic.
Tom and his partner haven't had the best of leagues, have they?
Tom, newly Feeder International. He's
Yeah,
now in
yeah.
our team. We're now all teammates.
We
you know,
are
That's
team
great,
buddies.
isn't it? That
teammates.
is
I mean, we
great.
were teammates anyway.
Team
We are.
buddies.
Now we're double teammates.
We're double teammates. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm excited.
So
already.
that is the obviously the England feeder team. We're going to Lithuania.
Do you want to see how I'm
June.
doing with Bloodworm?
And Tom is fantastic on the river, but he's great on all venues, but he's fantastic on the river. So Tom's come in to catch us a load of fish in Lithuania. Hopefully.
Well, that's a nice way to start an international career, isn't it? Lithuania.
Lithuania.
I mean, it's not like France, Belgium.
No, 3 days to get there. That'd be
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hang on, this is Bloodworm and Joker prep.
Yep.
So we literally got it on the morning
Yep.
in a newspaper.
First time I've unwrapped it. There it is. There's the Bloodworm.
Bloodworm, beautiful bloodworm. We get our bloodworm from Taffy.
Yeah.
Taffy's tackle. He supplies the bloodworm for this league. So into your little sieve. That's like a pinky riddle, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a pinky riddle size.
And the bloodworm's pretty good from Taffy, isn't it? But you just want to get rid of all the stuff that's floating on top. You want pure bloodworm now, don't you?
Because I always think to myself, bloodworm's hard enough to pick out. If there's 10 dead ones, which there might be, because bloodworm dies very quickly, not in water, I want those 10 dead ones on the top. But look how good it is. I mean, that will have been in paper for 2 days while it's been at Frankie's house, who brings it here. So, you know, it's great, isn't it?
I think it's great. So that, it doesn't matter, because it goes through the reel so quick, doesn't it? You can do that half hour before.
We're 10 minutes before the start.
Yeah.
And then I've got some Joker here, look, which is...
Yeah, let's have a look at the Joker. So
I'm just looking at this Joker. There's that Joker, look.
Hey,
that looks nice, Joker,
Yeah,
that does,
nice Joker, that is,
I'm
yeah.
enjoying that Joker.
fantastic.
So let's have a look in here, what the Joker is. So, I mean, we get a...
Joker lasts for ages, doesn't it?
I keep it in the paper like this in the fridge, Rob, and it lasts for 3 weeks, I would say. Look, I mean, that's fresh this week. You know, sometimes I'm sure that, obviously, I think it gets sent over every 2 weeks, and Taffy can keep it, but that will last. I mean, that's it. I mean, don't get any easier.
No. So just for
literally put it in
people
the
who
waiter.
struggle with it, literally Joker is what you're going to add to your ground bait. So think of that as micro pellets or squats or whatever you think. It's just literally a ground bait additive that you can put into your swim to attract fish. Bloodworm is what you generally put on your hook. It's as simple as that. There's no mystery about it. It's not the fact of fishing super light hooks and line. In actual fact, you can often fish heavier because the fish want the bloodworm so much. It's a really nice way of fishing, and you sort of, I'm not saying, I don't want to use the word guaranteed, but you are guaranteed bites, aren't you, with bloodworm and Joker on a venue like this?
You certainly, I think a lot of venues have been hard this winter, and Hallcroft potentially isn't even as good as some of the venues that have been really hard, but Hallcroft's been consistent all winter, and I'm sure that's because every week the anglers come, they put a bit of blood Joker in, the fish are stimulated into feeding, you know. So look, I just wrap the paper just so it's easy and clean at the end. That's it, that's me.
Nice and simple, isn't it? Bit
So
of ground
simple.
bait, some casters, some
Bit of ground bait
pinkies.
cast- I mean, I've got, because we went on the river during the week, I've brought me leftovers, so it looks like I've got a million, but I usually turn up, Rob, with that many maggots.
Yeah, I've got the same, mate.
And that many pinkies, but I've got a few left over this week.
I've got the same.
And a pint of casters. Job's good. Un?
I'm looking forward to it. So you've got James Dent, another rubbish angler to your left.
Rubbish.
You've got Matty Benwell, who Matty Benwell and his partner are fourth. So with me and Adam in fifth, that's our target.
I tell you what, there's a bit of needle there, isn't there? You and Matty Benwell.
If we can take the 2 Matties out, we'll be so happy.
You know, because obviously you've had...
yeah, Benwell beat me earlier on this.
But there's been some banter. There's been really good banter. So now, actually, I didn't realise that. There's the final round, isn't there?
Yeah.
Battle.
Yeah. Oh, we want to beat them, they want to beat us.
Go on, mate,
I
you've
think
got
last
this
year, we just pipped them on the last round.
Oh, did you?
Matty-
Are you often battling with the Benwells?
Benwell, he reminded me of that. Am I helping you weigh in later?
I'd love you to help me weigh in. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Superb. Right, I'm going to go back to my peg.
Have a great day.
And you?
Well, we said double figures was the target, and I've had £10. A little bit less than I should have caught, if I'm honest. I always think you can catch a few more pounds, and I think I've left a couple of pounds in the swim if I'm really, really blunt and honest with myself. There's been a couple of higher weights to my right-hand side further down the section, but I think I've just been on the edge of the fish. I've caught every fish edging to my right-hand side, and I've not had a bite to my left, and the angler to my left has really, really struggled. So I think I've just been on the edge of the fish. Having said that, a couple of more pounds, that would have been nice. Adam Wakely, my partner, though, has had a fantastic day, and combined, we have managed to win the pairs on the day for the second round running. So a little bit of money in the pot because of that, 2 great results our last 2 rounds, and also that has catapulted us up to 4th in the league, which is fantastic against such tough opposition. Some really good anglers fish this league. Big well done to Alan and Ollie Scawthorne. They have smashed the whole series, really consistent weights. Ollie has had some brilliant fishing in particular, and they are worthy winners of the Feeder Masters Winter Pairs. Big thank you to Bait Tech for sponsoring the league, Lee Kerry, Mick Vars Feeder Masters team for organising, and also Hallcroft have done a fantastic job of hosting us. That it's been brilliant, the league has. A lot of venues have struggled this year due to flooding, excessively cold weather, etc. But Hallcroft has stood up to the test. It's been brilliant fishing. I cannot wait to get back next year. As for Lee, we spent a bit of time with Lee before the match. He's not had a great day. I'm going to have to speak to Lee to see whether it's because of something that he's done wrong or whether he feels he just wasn't on enough fish to make it pay. But sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and Lee wins more than his fair share anyway. Until next time, folks, tight lies.